Okay, the first thing you have to do is line up the decimals. In fact, the first thing you should do is rewrite your whole problem. Rewrite it so that the decimals are lined up and that your larger absolute value is on top. Larger absolute value on top. The larger absolute value needs to be on top. Because when we start borrowing, we need something to borrow from. And if we put the smaller number on top, that's hard to do. So if I have negative 0.5 minus 3.5, which one is the larger absolute value?
3.5.
3.5. So it's going to go on top.
Yep.
And what number does 5 go under?
The other 5.
The other 5. So point, because I'm lining up my decimals, 5. So step 1 is just rewriting the problem. Then we have to decide what exactly we're doing. So we don't subtract anymore in 7th grade, really. We add the what?
Negative.
No. Add the opposite. So we are going to change, subtract, to add, and change the second number's sign. And this is confusing because I already did this part. So back up here in the original problem, not the new problem. So instead of negative 0.5 minus 3.5, I'm going to change it to plus negative 3.5. I should have done that first. Step 2 should really be step 1. Step 1 should really be step 2. In fact, make that step 1. Make that step 2. I am 2. So then, now that we're doing this, you have to decide, is it same sign sum or different sign difference? Same sign, then we sum it. If it's different sign, then we find the difference. Same sign, sum, different sign, difference. So I've got a negative 0.5 and a negative 3.5. Same signs or different signs? Same sign.
Same sign sum.
Same sign sum. So I've got 3.5 and then 0.5, and I'm summing. So 5 plus 5 is
5.
10.
10.
And then 3 plus 1, and the decimal goes straight down.
Yep.
And if it was same sign sum, you keep the same sign. So the next thing to do is to decide positive or negative.
Yeah.
If it was same sign, we keep the sign. If it was different sign, then we keep the sign of the bigger number. Keep bigger numbers sign. Let's do another one just to make sure we totally get it. Negative 12.5 minus parentheses negative 4.8.
Wait,
Sorry.
I have suggestion.
Now, my new step one, because I oopsed, I need to change that subtract to what? Add. And I need to change the sign of the second to a positive. Now I need to rewrite them. Which one is the bigger number?
4.8.
The bigger absolute value.
12.5.
So that one's going to go on top. 12.5,
Why is there 2 plus signs?
4.8. Because it was minus a negative,
Yeah.
and so we changed it to plus a positive. So I put them in order now. This 12.8 is a negative. Are these same sign or different signs?
Different.
So I'm going to find the
Different.
difference. Thank you. So I need to subtract these two numbers. Can I do 5 minus 8?
Yes. No.
No. So I need to borrow from the 2 and make it a 1.
Yep.
Make that 15. What's 15 minus 8?
7.
7.
Okay. And then can I do 1 minus 4?
No.
So I need to borrow from the 1.
Yes.
11 minus 4.
7.
And the decimal comes straight down. So, since it was different signs, I need to keep the bigger number sign. Which one was the bigger number?
12.
12.5, so this is a what? Negative 7.7.
Smart. Think of this decimal as top rocket rocket.